Wheel within a wheel.
You want I stay here, right? It's a long walk back to the city.
Yeah, sure. Wait here, please. Maybe a while, though.
No problem. I could use a nap.
The Jeep was one of several private taxis trying to pick up business at the airport. The driver knew exactly where the Snake Mound was located, and his rates were very cheap. Gabriel is on a rise overlooking an ancient snake mound in the People's Republic of Benin. If he is correct, this is the tribal homeland of Tetelo's people. The snake mound consists of an outer ring and an inner ring, two snakes eating their tail. The snake... Gabriel is on a ride. If he... Gabriel cannot... An etched stone is on the wall. An etched Gabriel has the creeping sensation he's being watched. The walls bear ancient paintings, the handiwork of the sun worshippers, no doubt. The rooms of the Snake Mound are made entirely from earth, formed centuries before into a wheel by sun worshippers. There's an earthen archway to the north. The room... From off in the mound echoes a sound like an etched stone is on the wall. A shadow flickers in the corner of Gabriel's eye. An elaborate mural with a masked design has been carved into the wall in this room. Gabriel, mummy-like figures in contorted poses appear to be the only residents here. Gabriel wonders, was this a burial mound? Or does their presence serve some ritualistic purpose? Vines, some as thick as Gabriel's wrist, hang down from the damp earthen ceiling. The vines are thick and tough. Taking them down would not be easy. Why do that to the vines? Gabriel cannot see any way to use that on... Why do that to the vine? A shadow flickers in the... On the floor is from off.
This stone looks interesting.
Torches light the interior of the mound. Either they burn perpetually or someone recently lit them. In the center of the wall painting is a square sunken area. Holes about the size of a quarter appear in the wall there. The walls bear ancient paintings, the handiwork of the sun worshippers, no doubt. The stone a shadow flickers in the corner of Gabriel's eye.
It fits.
A long rod lies in one corner of the room.
It's shaped a little like a snake.
Gabriel would rather not mess. A shadow. Gabriel has the creeping sensation he's being watched. From off in the mound echoes a sound like the scuffle.
It's stuck.
An etched stone is on the wall. A shadow flickers in the corner of Gabriel. Gabriel has the creeping sensation he's being watched. That doesn't seem to be. Gabriel has the creep. This is the last. Those two objects. Gabriel has the creeping sensation he's being watched. The stone does not. Gabriel has the creeping sensation he's being watched. Gabriel has the creeping sensation he's being watched. Why do that? A shadow flickers in the corner of Gabriel's eye. A shadow.
Hmm. It's stuck.
An etched stone is on the wall. Gabriel has the creeping sensation. A shadow flickers in the corner of Gabriel's eye. From off in the mound echoes a sound like the scuffle of a shoe. A shadow. From off in the mound echoes a sound like the scuffle of a shoe. A shadow flickers in the corner of Gabriel's eye. From somewhere off in the mountain.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Oh, shit.
Gabriel Knight, I presume.
Uncle Wolfgang?
In person. Now go to it, boy. I can't hold these creatures for very long, and there are more on the way.
Go to what?
The secret panel, boy. Those creatures are only alive while it's open. Close it, Gabriel, and hurry.
I think I found something.
Very good, Gabriel. Now stand back.
Wow. The inner wheel.
Yes. Wheel within a wheel.
Are you okay? You don't look so hot.
I'm fine, Gabriel. The wheel. You dreamt it?
Yeah. And you?
Yes. I must congratulate you on the Three Snakes connection. I had missed it. You will make a wonderful Schottenjäger.
Who? Me?
Yes. It is a long path, my boy. I myself have still the last of my 3 quests to meet. But let us see what is here. You have found the heart of the apple, but it might be poisoned still.
Uncle Wolfgang looks frail and shaken, but determined to make a good impression for Gabriel.
Can we talk?
We probably have a little time here. Yes, all right.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
It sounds as though you have learned much during your investigation in New Orleans. Perhaps you will fill me in when we have a chance to sit down and talk.
What?
I know only what you have told me. They seem to be very similar to the killings in Gunther's journal.
What do you know about...
I know only...
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
I don't know enough about it to offer you any advice, but be careful when you return there, Gabriel.
Do you know anything about snakes?
I have not studied the subject. I have an intense dislike for them.
What can you tell me about St. John's Eve?
I'm afraid I've never heard of it.
Do you have any idea what Cabri sans cœur means?
No, what does it mean?
It means goat without horns. It's a term used for human sacrifice in voodoo.
Well, let's hope we can avoid any more of that in this family.
Do you know anything about Marie Laveau?
No, I'm afraid not.
Any ideas on where the Getty Hound Four in New Orleans might be?
Leider nicht. You will have to try to find it when you return to New Orleans. You must not go in alone, though. Even if we find the talisman, it will be quite a battle.
Do you know anything about animal masks?
Yes, Tetlos people wear animal masks for their rituals, don't they? It is not at all uncommon. Many occult groups are based heavily on animal totems. Animals have such pure, primal traits. Spirituality, good or bad, is about reaching these pure levels. Aggressive and cunning like the snake, agile and nurturing like the monkey. Even our family is associated with the image of a lion.
Do you know anything about Veves?
It is a visual symbol of one or more Loa. Each Loa has its own sign, which is used to summon it.
Do you know...
I've already given you what...
Have you ever heard of Damballa?
Damballa is a snake. He is a Loa, a voodoo god.
Yes. He's one of the primary Loa of the Gedi tribe.
I see. Good work. That information might prove useful.
Do you know anything...
No, my knowledge of the Loa is fairly limited.
Does the name Ogun Badakri mean anything to you?
It is a voodoo Loa, is it not?
Yes, a particularly nasty one, so I understand. Have you come across anything about it in your research?
He seems to be feared by most voodoo groups. I haven't come across very much specific information.
Do you know anything about black voodoo?
My library contains many books on the occult and religions, and I have read about some particularly evil voodoo cults. But you, at this point, have more direct experience than I.
What can you tell me about Schattenjägers?
We have not the time to discuss that here. You have started the path. I can see it in your eyes. You must trust yourself and be true to your inner voice. The good voice, Gabriel. You know it when you hear it.
What can you tell...
We have not the time.
Do you know anything about Rada drums?
Rada drums? You mean ceremonial drums?
Yes. The Gedi tribe uses drummers around the French Quarter as relay messengers to keep track of their business.
Those drums have a ceremonial use, too. It would be useful to know their code, Gabriel.
I had Grace find some information on them.
That's my boy.
Tell me about yourself.
This is not the time nor the place, Gabriel. I'm sorry, but I assure you, my life has not been all that instructive.
Is there anything else you can tell me about Tetelo?
I can feel her presence here. I wouldn't be surprised if she knew we were violating her sanctum.
Is there anything else?
I can feel her presence.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the talisman?
The most important thing about the talisman is that it be once again in the hands of the Schattenjägers.
Is it...
The most important...
Do you think Tetelo's remains are here?
I have a feeling that they are, Gabriel.
Do you
I have a...
Does this mean anything to you?
No, Gabriel.
The doorway leads to the secret passage, and from there back to the outer wheel. The inner wheel is decorated with masked murals, similar to the ones that hid the secret passageway door. A mummy lies on the floor, apparently having fallen inanimate where it stood when the secret passage door closed. There's no reason to do that with the mummy. That doesn't... The inner wheel is decorated. This is the inner wheel of the snake mound. Though similar in appearance to the outer wheel, there's a sense of evil sanctity and secrecy about this room that is very different indeed. The table's lid fits heavily on the base. At the seams there are two large holes on either side. On top of the lid is a trough.
What's that trough for?
I saw that. This is undoubtedly a sacrificial table. That trough is for a human heart.
Ew, that's sick.
Gabriel cannot see any way to pick that up. That doesn't work that way. Moving that would do little good. This is... On the wall is a rack. On the wall is a rack containing two long iron bars.
What about these iron bars?
Good idea. Let me help you.
Perhaps these holes. There. Let's get the other one. There.
Why move that? Gabriel can... That doesn't work. The lid...
Let's try to lift this top. I know it's in there.
Yes, it is in there. I have not felt this powerful since, well, ever.
Why won't the damn lid come off?
It is a sacrificial table. It can probably only be triggered by the proper use of that trough there, with a heart.
Oh, great. Where are we gonna get a heart?
Gabriel, you must take the talisman and be Schattenjäger. You performed the ritual and dreamt of the dragon, no?
Yes, I did. But you're the current Schattenjäger. I only did that because...
Because you were driven to it. I have done nothing with this title for many years. Even in my prime, I had few cases. No, if my life had a purpose, it was to bring you to this point.
But I have no idea what I'm doing.
It is not a science, Gabriel. It is instinct. And you have it in your blood. Trust it. The castle is yours now. It has many documents and records which will help you in the future.
Well, thanks for the confidence. But what about this table?
I want you to go into the next room and get a heart from that dead creature on the floor.
Will that work? Doesn't it need to be... fresh?
Let us try. Perhaps there's some of the old Ritter magic left. Go on.
Gabriel cannot get the mummy's heart with that.
Great. My first job as Schattenjäger, cutting up dead monsters.
Wolfgang! No! No! Tetelor, you gonna pay for this, you bitch!
Why did he go to Africa, Gertie? No, it's okay. I'm just a little anxious. No, they haven't. I just need to talk to Gabriel.